We are living through one of the greatest assaults on human life ever witnessed. And it's not simply the work of governments or corporations. This is something that's woven into the very structure of modern civilization. Every single institution that rewards obedience over feeling alive helps reproduce the same tragedy. Human beings are slowly learning to fear their own feelings. The emotional cost has become so enormous that we think numbness is maturity, and we're mistaking it for being an adult. Nearly every institution we have built, the schools, the workplaces, the healthcare system, the dating culture, government departments, it's all become a factory for manufacturing emotionally distorted human beings. We have been taught to suppress what is spontaneous, to distrust our own authenticity, to disconnect from what makes us feel really alive. We know how to comply, produce, we know how to survive, but many of us have forgotten how to really feel. We have built a civilization that demands sacrificing your emotional well-being as the price of belonging to it. Then we act surprised when people collapse under the weight of all of this. They retreat into relationships with machines because machines are simple. They want nothing except interaction. Human beings have become frightened of each other's emotional reality. One of the greatest achievements of modern culture is convincing people that their suffering belongs entirely to them. A person trapped in a meaningless job, they're starved of love, cut off from real, genuine community. They begin to feel depressed. And the question immediately becomes, how do we remove the depression? They don't ask, what kind of world produces this despair? People feel anxious because every instinct tells them something essential is missing from modern life. And we teach them to regulate the anxiety without questioning if there's something fundamentally wrong with the system itself. Even intimacy has been reorganized into a marketplace in dating apps. We have taken the most natural instinct, longing to feel each other, to find one another and have real intimate connections, and we commodified it. We turned it into this endless catalog of disposable hookups. People learn to consume relationships instead of entering them. The system is engineered so that you search endlessly, but makes genuine connection increasingly rare. Here's the greatest deception. We have persuaded people that the cure for collective emotional starvation is individual self-improvement. If you cannot connect, then you must improve yourself. If you are lonely, then you must optimize yourself. If you are despairing, meditate harder, journal more, become more efficient. The burden is always returned to the individual, while the conditions producing the suffering remain completely untouched. This is how collective emotional repression sustains itself. We have a society that cripples natural feeling. It convinces people that they are personally defective. There are people who refuse this, people who remain emotionally alive enough to recognize the sickness in the society that is around them. And they are usually dismissed as unstable, they're difficult, they're unemployable, dangerous. Their vitality exposes the lifelessness of normalcy. So, of course, people are burning out. Of course, loneliness is deepening in society. Of course, meaning is evaporating. Of course, fewer people are wishing to bring children into this world, and our birth rates are plummeting. The greatest tragedy is not that modern civilization is producing suffering. It is that it has taught human beings to confuse emotional paralysis with psychological health. And this is why we collectively are barely functioning as a species.